do you want? A choice. A chance.
There's your chance. Take it.
Grateful.
The day will come when you won't be.
Hey, what's up, guys? Back with some spoiler Q&A for tomorrow night's episode of The Walking Dead. I'm sorry this is a little late. This has actually been online for a few days, but I've just been real busy working and whatnot, and I haven't had a chance to get around to it, but I still want to go ahead and get this out here. So if anybody wants to know the spoilers before tomorrow night's episode, here they are. So this is, of course, courtesy of the Spoiling Dead fans, as always, and I will link them down in the description. As always, go check them guys out. All right, it says Q&A episode 710, New Best Friends. Question, what can you tell us about this new group at the junkyard? Answer, I almost would classify them as leeches or locusts. All they seem to do is take, and their leader's motto is, we take, we don't bother. They claim to have been at the location since the beginning, but I'm not sure yet how well they can fight. For example, Jadis, I'm not sure how it's going to be pronounced, but she says that all they did was wait for a very long time for someone else to come along to get those supplies off the houseboat. They didn't even try to get the supplies themselves. Then they got pissed when Rick and Aaron got the supplies, which is why they took Gabriel and forced him to loot the pantry. Question, does Rick make an alliance with them? Answer, yes, they will help Rick and with the Saviors, but Rick first has to bring them guns, and lots of them, very soon. Question, what's going on with the Spiky Walker? Answer, we don't learn much about him, except his name is Winslow. Also, it appears that these people have used Winslow before to have people prove themselves, because Rick sees at least one other corpse down in the pit. Obviously, the poor schmuck didn't fare too well against Winslow. Question, does Morgan start changing his mind about fighting the Saviors at all? Answer, nope, not a bit. However, he does defend Richard when one particular Savior attacks him at the beginning of the episode. The guy gets pretty pissed about that and ends up taking Morgan's stick. Question, what's Richard's plan? Answer, Richard has a stockpile of weapons in his trailer, as well as chemicals to make Molotov cocktails. He tries to recruit Daryl to use the guns and the Molotov cocktails, as well as a bow Richard gives to Daryl to take out the Saviors when they pass on a road they frequently use. Richard then sees that if they're caught, he purposely made a trail from the trailer to Carol's little house. At this time, Daryl doesn't know Richard is talking about Carol. That way, the Saviors will think Carol did it. Needless to say, once Daryl finds out who the woman is Richard is talking about, it all hits the fan pretty fast. Question, what happens with Daryl and Carol at the house? Answer, Carol explains why she had to leave, that if the Saviors killed anyone, she would have no choice but to kill them, and if she did, that there would be wouldn't be anything left inside of her. She then asked Daryl if the Saviors came and if everyone at Alexandria is okay. She's crying pretty hard by now, so Daryl lies. He tells her Rick made the same deal as Ezekiel with the Saviors and that everyone is okay. Question, does Daryl interact with Shiva? Answer, oh yeah, great scene. He pets her. After leaving Carol, Daryl goes to see Shiva and Morgan shows up. He says that Daryl is good and Shiva and that Ezekiel would be impressed. Question, how does the episode end? Answer, Daryl leaves the kingdom to go to the hilltop to get ready to fight. And then it says bonus, Winslow versus Rick scene. It says Rick is thrown into the fighting arena and is forced to fight the Spiky Walker Winslow. Rick gets a little cut up in the fight. He cuts his leg, and when he is pushing the walker's head away, one of the spikes goes through his hand. To defeat Winslow, Rick grabs an old computer monitor out of the rubble and smashes it on the walker, knocking it down. Then Rick pulls down a heap of trash and pins it to the ground. He makes a weapon with glass and is able to sever Winslow's head. Jadis seems pretty impressed by Rick. They make a deal to fight their fight in exchange for guns and half the goods they stole from the pantry. Michonne also says Michonne gets a new cat sculpture from the junkyard. Rick finds it and gives it to her. Alright guys, that was the spoiler Q&A for tomorrow's night episode. Like I said, I'm sorry this is coming out a little late, but better late than never, as they say. Yeah, guys, that was the quick rundown. Spoilers. Like I said, tomorrow night was the new episode, so can't wait to see it. Appreciate y'all checking this out as always. Like, comment, most importantly, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Y'all be good.
Welcome to Woodburn.
Pushing my pants yet?